is as old as she looks, and a man is young as he thinks, and I am young.
Dr. Kamkhenthang Hauzel paite londa wari lairik sairing lairik isai mayek amadi essay lairik kayabu iriba misak amani. Oja asi North East ki Indigenous writer ama oibata natana lairik laisugi lamda thizin khomjinba tathok tasin amadi khana nainaba hiram kaya da su maru oiba thogdang loriba misak amani. Oja Kamkhenthang Tribal Research Institute Government of Manipur da Director gi thau purami. Mahai gi thakta oja asi MSc PhD ni amadi mahaki hainaba lamna Social and Cultural Anthropology ni. Lising aniga kunmathoi September gi tang tarago humdoida paite veng kwa kaithel da leiba oja gi sangai da oja unaba chacharui.
Oza degi koina khangning ba degi oza na iramba mayam se koina degi oza degi khangdo hogo doba tam hogo do se atu kimatik yame adu ihan han be sidi oza na angang oi ringai degi kamdong na horakhi ge haibagi nungsiraba koi angang gi punsi wari da adu han haibi
do awdi ihan han ba lai ki iba haibe se u ba su ipa so lai ibani na mwangon degi tamba aham bada lari maming do amu ka kaure som da ngosai ulako adu taruk ra lai du se iwe adu to bada ai so ke no dung ira ga tabretal so e class 8 habada dung adu de e hobani ipage adu na ta din to pa ka no lai de te translation e dum ona to ga mama sidin ba later ba so dum to adu na aju kumbam pung taruk lagi evening te pung taruk phaba dum ta to ramai itu eso dum ning sing ai ba adu ima tung dadi tu nu ta tho
itu anda dum tambra type to bese ato ko tambi ba
father di ama na wangi majung tamal de adu nai blind to dum to ba adu bode holi tu kaure makong so honna su kaure
I've always seen my father write. As a child, I've seen him with a huge typewriter, and in the process, the four of us, we learned typing. Whenever we come back for summer holiday, the typewriter was something that we played and we knew how to type, and that made the process of our typing also really easy. And I have seen my father transited from a typewriter to a computer. It was quite a struggle initially, but I am quite in awe of his spirit. He's so enthusiastic. According to him, there's nothing that he really can't do. He has embraced technology in a way that would put a lot of people in his age, I won't say to shame, but he has sort of, I think it is his willingness to adapt to the changes. I've seen him come a long way from the typewriter to the days of floppy, and now to completely, his office is completely wireless. His printers are without wires. His phone is all connected. We made it in such a way that's easy for him.
Ozagi apok pasu lairik iba misak ama oibana. Oza Kamkhenthang su lairik ibagi pamjabagi ithil nauringai matamdagi haurakhi. Manipur gi ihan hanba novel Dr. Lamabam Kamal gi Madhavi asi Oja Kamkhenthang na paite lolda translate tokduna novel asigi pukning huraba wari asibu paite gi ichil inaw singda pahanba phanghanki. Ing sok lising ani ahumda Gandhi Hindustani Satya Sabha New Delhi na Ojada Rashtriya Lok Bhasan Samman Khusin Nabiduna Ojabu ikai khumnaba utpirakhi. Lising aniga taramathoi Manipur Sahitya Parisat na Gavesa Bhusan Hairiba Award asi Ojada khudol tambirakhi.
Egi father si any iri mission di makhagi thabak tawani na mathang ter migration dum ram toy da to re aduna e pok pada lung tholian hai ba khunda mar gi khunni aduna e pok pa aduna e tribal language egi lon na tabada khang bada mar gi londo hena ate hena sirin madu hele adu bude kuire second world war matam di ore egi pok pada 1941 ni na sahi su ai jam ne khang de ngai da jam la me e khoi itini na se mi tarung ni aduga nupa ani adon nupi mari oire egi second ni egi matakta nupi malere masu haudik tahi jam sen le egi makhaga do nupi ni masu retire to re nas oiben adugi makhagi so doctor oiben masu pension oire adugi makhagi so hana government danum le bane masu pension oire adu makhagi de mat tawdre khoi de loin hanu oire
Oza asi ing sok lising amaga chamapal nifumapal gi Mars ki tarik amada Churachandpur district ki manung channa leiba Lungthunglian village ta pokhi Ozagi apokpa ming oina panjarabada Laioi Kraba Imphal Hauzel USA amadi London na sponsored toba North East India mission da compounder oina thau purami
ado oza ihan hana ikhibase ko karina inspire tawraga kamdong ne haidi inspiration se ko kadai di lai ige ayiba mo oige haibase mai tawraga oi khanki ge habada adu
egi ipan na ibado typewriter ibasu ma khutane dum to bana ko adu su ning singe egi pada khut loy na sigurem dara isu phagi to rama su ning singe ko adu na mana iba ma khe ahamba typewriter khunna ire ma thang da typewriter da ire adu su phagi ning singe adu su inspiration amadi oire ba.
It's got a lot of short story collections, and he's also working on a lot of other things which I'm sure he's not discussing it at the moment, but I think he wants to take out a lot of things more. And the thing with him is it's really wonderful, and I feel so privileged that I have a walking encyclopedia at home. He has everything about the tribes and the cultures of Northeast in hand, and he's like a dictionary. I asked him for things that I do not know, and I have gained a lot of wisdom and guidance from him. And his interest and his knowledge is not just theoretical, he has an experiential knowledge, which sometimes when I think of it, it's so valuable that just, I mean, he indeed of course wants to share, and his books are his ways of sharing his knowledge with outside, with people at large from Manipur. And I hope that he has good health to continue whatever he has planned to write.
Aduna writer the forum tangbuna meeting a man tahi kadano tarang oram gani they invited some people from each tribe. Aduna they had given 2 or 3 pieces of their writings, drama and some other things. I happened to reply all their requests, and at last they could not get another help from others. Then I was the only person who could help them, and at last they proposed that these things should be published. They had given it to the press, and I looked after the proofreading and everything, and it became a book.
So it's a collection?
Yeah, a collection of about 16 songs, I mean stories. So they are very happy, and they had given even some money also against my expectation. That shows that they are very happy. At the same time, I did not demand anything. But
did they
my
give
demand.
any present to you?
Yes, some about round about 1,000, even it may be more, because it is not officially given, but it is out of their love. And the meaning of this is Zailamin song, Saglo unsung, then the wanted song, unsung wanted song of love. Amen. Because this is seldom sung by people, because I never sell a book. If anyone like it, I give here. No one cries for the unborn. I put both love song and culture. Habadi EIKHOIGI culture se mutkadobani Christianity or bada. Aduna adugi maranda kakrimasu isay oy nandum semraga tame. Say for example, puti tanu to kiten ngay nahi. That means for a man it is natural to marry his mother's brother's daughter. the father's daughter arrested all them. The book has 8 chapters. Chapter 1 is like the writing system. Then in such way, it has different important meanings. And in some other chapter, it is proverbs. Then in others, it is the traditional songs. That is ritual songs. Then in some cases, it is archaic words. And in some cases, story of the famous chiefs, because we have very very famous chiefs. Even this what you call Kamhau, that the elder people know it, because Kamhau is a group in Burma, and the Métis, they ever quarrel. They made a fighting also even, and their story. And I wanted to take the story that may be common among the elderly Métis and among our people. What I will tell you after that was impossible. There was that Japanese hotel to be built. There was a mountain. Our people in Burma side. Then the Métis come. One day are going to invade Tedin. They pick up a lamp of art. Each soldier took a lamp of art, and they are so many, and the art become when they put together, it is as high as its own. But when they return, it becomes another hillock is there. The number of the soldiers were less, because many people were killed. And then those returnees, they put again one lump of art there, and the hillock becomes small. What they mean is that they themselves are stronger, and many of them were killed, and their number is reduced as compared between the big one and the small one. That is the story.
Tulela Dr. Kamkhenthang na izaba lairik asi 1990 da phongki. Lairik asi chapter 9 thokna khaidoktuna writing system, naming system, opposite words, idioms and phrases, stories of royal classes, folklores, love story na chingba wari kaya su yauri. Pulelai Galdan asisu paite londa iba correct writing system gi guidebook amani. Jaila Saklau Jaila Asina Dr. Kamkhenthang na izaba isaigi oiba lairikni. Masida social themes issue, cultural, society amadi punsigi tangkak kayagi waribu saithaduna ibani. Manipurgi jati phurup kayagi liraba wari macha kayasu Dr. Kamkhenthang na khomjinduna paite londa handoktuna Manipuri short stories in paite language haiduna phongki.
Jaila Saklau Jaila dum haire maramje. Ina ising say to so ina zon ga daban nate advertise to de apa gi damakada e sembani manam de e publication grande lore anu da e pamude adu na do da manung da e say ama phajare de haiba amalere na jin ko ma ka se dum haire malaka na pi malaka ina lot pa Nana tugai ganu habagumba aduna nusin nasu kada even if there is a wind you should not be dislodged, because when you are major I will collect you for me. Aduna have mentioned anu sesu kara de popular ore radio Doordarshan tundung hetu dun sagam nama dung tare adu sidi first lab sombung ni egise writing system here, though we are using this ABC type of things, then linguistically, of course I am not a linguist, anyhow I know something, and my friends do not know. And one day 3 different organizations of the Paite called a meeting, then I had chosen certain words which are placed here. These are
all codes?
Yes. This is my thought. Then certain words will be pronounced like this. This is so and so, because nobody, no two person will have the same pronunciation. Even brothers or even wife and husband also, they do not have the same pronunciation. Individually, one's pronunciation is very particular. That in that case, I continue. And every word I explain linguistically. Even when they like to argue, they do not know how to argue, so they agree. And we have, I think this song. This may be the book which it was, agreed to be published. And yesterday also we had one time meeting, and after some time we will be having, then we will continue further in continuation. And this is biblical. According to the Bible, then the world is divided into certain times. After certain times, Jesus Christ will be coming. That was written. That is about it. Nowadays, people.
This is also your book.
Yeah. This is my father's.
Huh?
My father's book.
Oh, this is your father's book.
Yeah. Then this one, Thule La. That is.
What's the book about?
Prose and. Yes. Oh, yes, it is textbook, class 10 textbook. Here the contents are, big contents are culture. Then it shows here the input, that is the ships. We have two big ships. Then one big ship is Meiti Ahal Singna, Akamhau, Haiba. Taramunina, go. Adu Kamhau, Haibani. Aduga, Somda Manipur say. Kanano Meiti into Amakakamano, Aduna Paraga, Imphal Zelda Tamraga, Siba Pabatamba, Amazulere, Amako di Huidrom Sauba, and EIKHOIGI.
Dr. Kamkhenthang Manipur State Kala Academy gi General Council oina chahi ahum leirami amadi tam anirak oina Manipur State Kala Academy asida executive body gi member oina su leirami. Paite Literature Society da Board of Director gi member oina su thau pubirami. North East Journal Cultural Center of Kolkata and Dimapur gi Board of Director gi member su oirami. Tam anirak ki oina Adim Jati Siksha Ashram Manipur gi Advisory Board member oina su leibirami. Loinana State Government ki oiba thauram kayada Secretary Chairman amadi Expert Committee gi thaudang su Dr. Kamkhenthang Hauzel na saruk yaduna lakhi.
Ozana haidi mathang sum irak pase ko translation mayam amasu khoina thengna jai ozagi work sida ado hauji ki oina ozana kai work tobiri ge haidi in process ta leiba gumba leibibra haidi hauji ki oibase
hauji to base ina ini base Proverbs in Paite. Also, ready the oire. Aduga ate kanino. EIKHOIGI Paite Gizati da tribe coding, sake coding. Isilere. They have a very sanctified songs by its tribe, by its clan. Aduna that song cannot be sung in the house, in the Zoom field. Aduna sagret dum oiba. Adu maso hauji manga do wana adu su collection dum na dum tore. Adu ga folktale collection to waso agam ma de lore. Adu ate budi somda Sahitya Academy da members dum ora banina. Anna last 2 years da meeting with the convention on Paite language dum to adu ai sarinda dum to thok targa ena pa jamal ganni dum harga egi mau nupi ama MA English lereng sai somda hela do dum zeng mangi meng da somda pian la ga Sahitya Academy de ki tamak ta dum pira adu publication result do hoje bi thok tre thuna thora gan dum haina re
Ozana State Kala Academy panbiringai sida haidi ozadi member oina sangna leibirame adu dai sida akhoigi Manipur sidi diverse oiba akhoigi culture mayam amana sembanina sida Ozana State Academy stage de leiramba matam sa thengna birakhiba experience sigi ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗꯁꯨ ꯈꯇꯪ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤ
State Kala Academy da ahamba na ko publication grande later tribal language phone na ba gida makta I make a proposal that there should be certain provision for grant to be given to tribal writers dum hairaga sahi kajan mo di continue to re adu ta lai kajan mo dum tam dum thok rakani adu I was happy in the office also moi lai nam number gida fan tham de aduna education da 20,000 thame for the tribes aduna enungai tabla director dum hairaga nang thamo nang di concern ni silwa e haiba anu ma tham ning da e fan tahi khuding da lak ama lak andam ta tor ga thame adu continue to re adu matang da lyric tribal dialect that many books have been published already but I don't know whether they receive me or not khajik ta namraga sini hairaga submit to adu paba do anything about it so later
Aidi pisak pik ngai de gi hona ase da chaw banina makhoi da churchanpur lei ba se yam wai moi sing chan ba lo chat pa du gum ba du na ma in ma ga luhong ba matam dam ha BSc ni aduna BSc oi ba kanda nang lai ring kha tamo sigum ba chingi life te ei hing bangam roi ai raga kanna post tore adu de gi mana chat nang tam draga eina tam ba chat ke ei pam de chat ke raga mana ya de eina chat le ma du de gi di chal kanda Guwahati University da MSc tame MSc loira kanda su PhD amuka tamhalle adu PhD tamba matamda ei after luhong ba si 1966 da January 11 de luhonge adu ei yam angang oiri 16 years only oire ei adura gi 7 years da after 7 years da ei angang leye adurigi angang leira su mangon the problem kresupi de in support to ngam ningai diam college da ma anthropology department da karno oina lecturer oina tawe adurigi di amuka ma egi mama dingor dinglian minister na nang tribal welfare da interview amalere tribal research officer ga Deputy Director ga kanana pambra hai research dina research oina khan se hai dun adura mana happe research oina engon da su nang LDC oina toro na te na to minro mama ei LDC ge tolopta ei punsi nimit chup na ei le bangam roi angang sing ei yeng ba toning ri hai re tu ki tore ei angang sing chawra kan ei di hat uak ni maga luhong matam da yam angang oira thabak yam kan na suba adu angang sing da sumana kaya yeng sinde magi lairik ta adu phare nang tamning ba makai tammo e nangi problem karisup nangon da piru hai dun ei yam ban thabak toy masi phau bara mana lairik ta adum yam interest oira ei na suma buddhist tap to de yam support to ba aduna support to badagi ma pangasi phaba to bangam bani wa badi yam ware
I have grown up watching this beautiful dynamics between my parents, and the beauty is they're different in terms of the interest, but the mutual respect that they have for each other is something that's something I want to take it with me. My mother understands that my father has no aptitude for anything else except his love for literature, his love for writing, and she makes sure that my father is able to fully dive into that without really burdening him with other responsibilities in the house. And my father also understands that my mother has an aptitude which is of very entrepreneurial aptitude, and he sorts of respect that in my mother, and she pursues that. So when they are both doing what they both love, I think they have a lot to offer to each other. So this is something that we have seen, and I have that I really admire about them, the dynamics and the fact that they both accept that they are they have two different interests, and therefore they give each other the freedom to do that, and they're able to excel in what they do, and that's something that I love, and I hope to emulate in ways that would help me grow as a wife. I mean, I'm married, of course, and so this is something that's beautiful. They're completely in harmony with each other despite pursuing two complete different areas. And another thing that I've seen also is that my mother is also a big critic of my father's work. Whatever draft that my father has done, it's my mother who reads it first, and it's my mother who gives him the feedback, and so many times he has made changes according to what his critics say. So I think it's a beautiful relationship, it's a beautiful dynamic that they share, and I hope they continue to share that for as long as they can, because my father is going to be turning 80 in November. I see that his spirit is still really, really willing, but sometimes he can be a little tired. But I hope that's just a passing phase.